Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Totem News. I'm Deadly Tater. I plan to make this a series and have better editing in the next videos. However, we have 3 stories that need to be talked about today, and I also want to give an update on what's coming to the channel, some content that I'll be working on over the coming weeks and months, and actually some stuff that I'll be doing this weekend. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. So, Sony has been trying to get Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard to fall through. They're scared of Game Pass. They don't want COD on Game Pass. They don't want people knowing that COD exists on Xbox, ideally. They don't want to lose the casual audience because they're the ones that spend all the microtransaction money on top of the game purchase and make Sony billions, because Activision makes billions off of COD. Well, Sony and Microsoft too, but not as many microtransactions are made on Xbox at the moment because they don't really have the casual market. They take a 30% cut of every purchase off the store. So Sony makes off of COD about 30% of what Activision makes off of COD, which is absolutely nuts. Over the years, they've made billions, all off of all of these shady microtransactions that Activision puts in the game because they want all the money, and the casuals eat it up. So, if Sony loses that casual audience because Microsoft provides a better deal by putting the game on Game Pass, well, there goes that money. Sony knows that their exclusive games will have to hit harder. That they absolutely have to be must-plays and cannot make anybody mad, much like Nintendo, if they lose that casual audience that plays COD and FIFA. And they tried this with Brazil too. Brazil gave them a little kick in the nuts. Brazil told them no, it was going through with no issues, even if everybody switched over to PlayStation, which they did not, or switched over from PlayStation, which they did not see happening. It would not affect competition in a negative way. In fact, it would fix competition. And the other thing is that effectively what Sony is arguing for here is keeping the gaming industry worse. Without this deal, Bobby Kotick stays at Activision. We all know what's been going on at Activision these past few months. It's all Bobby Kotick's fault. Once Microsoft takes over, Kotick is out of there. And it's huge. It's the first big step in cleaning that place up. What Sony is arguing for, if it crushes the deal, it's just going to make things worse. And in all actuality, if it doesn't go through, Sony might be shooting themselves in the foot, because it will be, with the way this is going, if they keep listening to Sony and they don't let the deal go through because of Sony's complaints, Activision will see it as Sony's fault. And so while they're on the brink of bankruptcy as well, because they're already not doing so hot because of all the allegations and everything over the past couple of years, they may just make COD exclusive to Xbox and PC anyway, because they'll see it as an attack on them. You know, that's one thing you don't do, is you don't fuck with Bobby Kotick's money. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. So, what exactly they told the CMA then? The Sony thinks that they can get the CMA to bully Xbox into either, bucking and not letting the deal go through, or essentially removing every reason that Xbox paid $70 billion for Activision when it comes to Call of Duty. Microsoft did not pay $70 billion just to sit on their hind ends and keep the game multi-plat with no benefits. And so what Sony is proposing is no extra content not available on PlayStation, which, Jim Ryan, you bitch, you've been doing that for years due to your contract. And you'll still be doing it for years due to your contract because Microsoft has done said they plan to honor the contracts. No hardware enhancements that are better than PlayStation. This one, I don't even know if technically it's possible due to the nature of consoles, but if it is, that's a very, very shitty thing to stipulate. And it's right here. No Game Pass benefits. Like, bitch, you have PS Plus benefits, number one. Number two, that's what it's about. They're scared of the game going to Game Pass day and date once this deal goes through. I don't think they're necessarily scared of losing the game because they know that if Microsoft does that, there'll be a big problem. But they're scared of Game Pass and they refuse to provide value in their competitor. And so because of all this, we've had people like Paul Tassi roasting them. You see here, quote, tweeting the requirements. And then Paul Tassi's response, my requirements allow my mom to tuck me in. No vegetables at dinner. I get to watch 2 cartoons. The night light stays on. And when you look at it from this point of view, yes, it is very, very freaking ridiculous. It's absolutely insane what Sony is asking for. It's almost a non-starter. Like, you don't pay $70 billion to do nothing with the franchises. I understand, keeping it multi-plat, fine. I'm not even against that. I think that's a good thing for the industry. But these other stipulations are complete bullshit. And Sony knows this. And the CMA are cowards for having listened to it and even entertained the thought. Because Sony has been doing all of this entire time, timed exclusivity with contracts. There's still modes in other CODs that never came to Xbox. There's skins that will never come to Xbox. And in the latest bit of hypocrisy, if you buy the Vault Edition on PlayStation, no, that's the wrong one. You get an additional 5 skips in addition to the ones that come from the Battle Pass. You get 55 tier skips on the first Battle Pass, in addition to ones that come with the Vault Edition if you bought the game on PlayStation. This is absolutely unacceptable. It's ridiculous behavior. And whoever's running PR at Sony is either not talking with the higher-ups or they're all just really, really stupid, or they think that we're stupid and can't see they're doing exactly what they don't want Microsoft doing. Both companies have been crappy in the past, yes. Both companies have done awful things. But Sony, this is beyond petty. You need to grow up, put on your big boy pants, and figure out a way to be able to continue to compete. Stop being so petty, stop acting like a bitch, and just put on your big boy pants and prepare for the eventuality that odds are COD will go to Game Pass. You might lose some of the casual market unless you can build a game to replace it. I know you're working on live service games. You've got Destiny, although that's not a COD replacement. Far from it, since Bungie has decided to piss everybody off. That's besides the point. Just figure something out. Stop being so petty. I don't want to see this shit on my timeline for the rest of the year. In some more lighthearted Sony news, instead of bad news, Miles Morales is coming to PC, November 18th. I know, we just spent the majority of this video criticizing Sony, but this is great news for PC gamers. Miles Morales is a fantastic Spider-Man experience, one of my favorite PS5 games, one of the only games I platinumed, and it's all around just a good time. Now, the price point is a bit ridiculous at $50, which is what it came out on the PS5. So I'll probably wait for a sale, but I'll give my impressions on the PC port of this game. At some point, yes. It's inevitable that I'll buy it for PC because I also have a Steam Deck and I want to have a lot of games play on a Steam Deck. So we'll see how it goes. Now, in some hilarious news, Nintendo actually had to get themselves involved in a little bit of YouTube drama this week. Well, you may be asking, okay, what kind of drama did Nintendo get themselves into? Are they looking at copyright striking somebody for using music again? Getting rid of a fan project? Just being really draconian with their copyright? No. Some Vtubers thought it would be a good idea to turn the ink into a green screen, essentially, in Splatoon 3. It's actually fucking brilliant, by the way. Like, aside from their use of it, which was way out of line, especially on YouTube and for a Nintendo game, the idea is fucking brilliant. But I digress. They decided to stream and put adult content over top of the ink and see who could stream the longest without getting banned. I shit you not, this is a trend some VTubers started doing. Rightfully so, they all got banned. They all got the hammer dropped down fucking hard. The Big N had to step in on Twitter, and they may be facing legal trouble. The PR department at Nintendo. They're telling everybody to make sure that they read the guidelines regarding the use of their copyrighted material on places like YouTube. No, that using that material in a way that violates public order or morals, defames the game, or cheating, essentially, damages the value of the game, the character, or the worlds, or acts that encourage or take advantage of such damaging acts will be deleted or may even be met with legal responses. Yeah. Just like Kotick, you don't fuck with Nintendo. Their ninjas will find you. They will hunt you down. They are ruthless. And this is just another example of Nintendo's ninjas being ruthless, although rightly so here. It's just a very creative idea, way out of bounds. It's a big no-no. And finally, Minecraft Live. Yes, Minecraft Live is returning on October 15th, 2022. There's going to be Minecraft news, Minecraft Dungeons news, and Minecraft Legends news. Maybe we'll finally get that release date. Maybe we'll at least get a release window. Either way, I'll be live streaming the whole thing Saturday at noon, and I'll keep you all updated. Hopefully we'll get that Legends release date, because I'm really excited for Minecraft Legends. But I digress. Also, while we're on the topic of content for this channel, I just want to let everybody know that I will be streaming on Wednesdays and Fridays from 9 p.m. EST until around 11 p.m. EST, about 4 hours a week on Overwatch 2. And as I get other games that I enjoy playing on stream, I'll have other streaming nights for other games at twitch.tv/Guardians of the Totem. Link will be in the description down below and in the pinned comment. I also do have a ranking video in the works for Final Fantasy XIV's Extreme Trials. I'll be doing a ranking video for each expansion's trial, starting with the base game of Realm Reborn. I'm hoping to have that video out within the next couple of weeks. I just have to finish up the last couple of Extreme Trials, and I want to get into Heaven's Word a little bit before I start working on the video. And I hope to have more of these news videos out once or twice a month anyway, if not weekly. If this is something you guys enjoy, please let me know by leaving a like and sharing the video. Leave a comment below what you thought on these news stories. Again, Twitch and Twitter and Discord will be in the description and pinned comment below. And until next time, guys, this is Deadly Tater signing out.